Congratulations to Elite for taking home the Season 5 affiliation victory and earning that rep boost this season. Earn progress towards your affiliation by participating in and winning events. Who's taking home the rep boost in Season 6? That's up to you. I'll see you out there on the courts.
Welcome to a fresh new episode of NBA 2K TV.
The NBA playoffs are around the corner, and looks like the OKC Thunder are going to be a problem out there in the West.
And we recently caught up with power forward Jalen Williams. Take a look. Jalen, welcome to NBA 2K TV. Do you play NBA 2K25 a lot? Maybe often?
I do, for the most part. I know my friend group does, so throughout the house, there's a lot of controller throws and yelling and stuff like that.
You want to shout any players that you play with out, like maybe a group that you run with? Anybody?
Can I shout out like a gamer tag?
Tags,
Mr.
anything.
Air Jordan 27. Yeah.
Okay, camera point over there.
Yeah. He's good. If you want to run with him. Also, another notable good player, Jay Will on my team, the other Jalen Williams.
Yeah.
He's very good at 2K, so definitely show him some love.
What about your brother?
Oh, he's horrible. I would never shout him out.
Yeah, Cody's
But,
horrible
yeah.
at NBA 2K. That's
Cody's
what
not
we
good
heard.
at 2K, yeah. But first-person shooter games, he's good. But 2K, that's not his thing.
Okay, and when you make your My Player, what's your build?
I try and do I think it's like a 3-level, 3-way scorer, defender, or whatever. But I try and like make it myself. So I put like all the stuff that I think I'm good at on there. So it always gives me something different.
Which is?
Like it's usually something 3-way. It's usually 3-level something.
Okay. Because a lot of players, they either want themselves or completely opposite. So.
Nah, I think I'm pretty awesome. I'm gonna be trying to make myself. But every time I try and like adjust it a little bit, it'll change it. So
Yeah.
usually I try and go for like a 3-level score, and that seems to be the most fun.
Yeah, and your
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Boy, you can feel that special playoff energy as we wrap up the starting lineups. So sit tight. We'll be right back after this. We've been building to this all season, the NBA Finals. Welcome and thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. Here are the starters for Oklahoma City. Some serious height in the middle. Holmgren, the 4, Hartenstein, the 5. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at small forward. And for the Hornets, it's Miller and Bridges teaming up at the forward spots. Then there's Mark Williams, then it's Ball, and it's Z in at the point. You look at the Thunder, a whole year of blood, sweat, and tears comes down to this.
This is when the lights are their brightest, BA. The eyes of the whole world fixed upon you. Do you have what it takes to win it all?
And so off the tip, it's Oklahoma City. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander, guarded closely, lets it go. The rebound by Bridges.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Z, the pass to Williams. Here's Z, Dort defending. The shot by Z, no good. Williams' shot is good.
And that gets us rolling. Whew. What a tremendous atmosphere in here tonight.
Boy, I tell you, you're right. You can feel this one looking like it's going to be a tight one throughout.
Now here's Dort. Oh, thanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Hornets. And the basket by Bridges.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. The shot no good. The Hornets have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Out to the right wing. Ball finds Williams. Out to Bridges. Into the lane. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Well, I love the athleticism he brings to the table. Bridges can really score on the move and still maintain control of his body in those tight windows.
Outside, Williams. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Williams. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Holmgren. And he banks in the layup.
First bucket for this offense. 1 of 4 to start the game.
For Charlotte, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I caught up with Coach Charles Lee. Our topic was how he'll defend Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and Coach was straightforward, saying Shai demands so much attention with the ball that he can work a defense. We'll need to stay disciplined and not get caught watching the play. We'll see how that approach works out for them, guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
You know, currently they're just 1 of 5 from the field. That's not going to get it done.
Here's Bridges. Pass to Z. Now here's Williams. He's guarded by Hartenstein. Now Bridges. Here's the 3. Drains the triple. Bridges has got 7 points in the game.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
Bridges, right side. Ball passes to Z. Back to Ball. Oh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Dort off the drive. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
You're making it look easy. Gilgeous-Alexander is so skilled. The ball on a string. We see him do this time and time again.
Bridges misses.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
And what focus from Dort inside. Even while being fouled, he still puts a shot in the air.
It's his first trip to the line. That's good from Dort. Dort hits them both.
And I think Lou Dort is a textbook example of a high-effort player. He is just relentless on both ends, constantly looking for ways to make a difference.
Now here's Williams.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now. And he drops the first. And Williams drops them both. And so it's Oklahoma City with it, trailing by 5. Ball against Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort, left side. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. That won't fall. He's just 2 of 5 in this one. Here's Z. Dort defending. Pass the ball. Ooh, some solid defense from Gilgeous-Alexander. Thunder trail by 5. Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing, pounded by Ball.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
Here's Miller. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
0-0. First personal foul. Second team foul.
So it's Oklahoma City now. 7-point differential. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. And here's Dort. Pass to Hartenstein. Back to Dort. Clock at 4. The kick out to Williams. Shoots over Miller.
And whether it's the defensive effort or just bad offense, they're holding their opponent to a very low field goal percentage.
Bottom line is they're ahead on the scoreboard, and that's all that matters.
Intelligent basketball. Keep feeding the hot hand.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. No good. Unable to win this run.
He's been just a little off the mark tonight. Really the story of the game so far.
Williams.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Williams has got 5 rebounds in the game. Bridges down low. Holmgren's there. And the basket by Bridges.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Caruso, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Outside, Williams. Second chance effort. Outside for Dort. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim.
Not afraid to shoot. Dort has become more confident in his jumper, and you see why.
Miller with it, and it's Dort picking him up. Pass to Z. Ball with it. He's guarded by Caruso. Kept alive.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Pass to Dort. Here's Hartenstein. Williams defending. Solid defense from Williams.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
Williams on the wing, guarded by Miller. Williams passes to Holmgren. Now here's Caruso. It's Dort on the wing. Takes a 3. Ball with the rebound. Ball's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Z. Williams with it. Here's Z. No made baskets yet. And Salon gets it to go.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Now here's Caruso. For 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
Not the best three-point shooter in the league, but he's got enough skill that you can't just let him fire it up.
Pass to Williams. Here's Z. Down low. And Ball throws it down.
Ball exploding off the floor for a big slam. Young fella's got some pretty good hops on it. And that's 2 fouls for him this quarter. A third would be a problem.
So for the Hornets, Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Miller. And it's Mann in for Ball. Wiggins, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Wallace comes in for Dort. Now a timeout call by Oklahoma City.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
The Hornets making a switch here. Green is checked in. And let's take a look at who's been lights out from beyond the arc in this year's playoffs. And you look at Green, he is downright lethal from distance, ranking first in the league in three-point percentage. And, of course, Brandon Miller.
These guys have delivered from beyond the arc in a big way here in the postseason, stepping up and embracing the spotlight.
Now here's Caruso. Williams finds Wiggins. It's rebounded by Salon.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team.
Pass to Z. Now Nurkic. He's covered by Holmgren. Shot by Nurkic. No good. Thunder trail by 17. And here is Williams. Green covering. Williams against Green. Basket counts.
And the vision is far past his years. Williams with great decision making.
Charlotte's gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Pass to Salah. Out to the wing. Now here's Nurkic. He's covered by Holmgren. Nurkic shot is good.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
And Williams has got the ball here for Oklahoma City. To the middle. Here's Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
Yeah, the defense making it way too easy for Holmgren. Gotta push him farther out than this.
To the right side. Pass to Nurkic. Here's Salon. Here's Z. Watched by Wallace. Shot clock at 5. Charlotte needs to get one up in a hurry. On target from range. Salon. He's got 5 now.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
Now here's Wallace. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down hard and simple.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Now here's Holmgren. 3-pointer off the mark.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's Z. Watched by Wallace. Here's Z. Pass to Salon. Over Wiggins. Misses, and you know he wants that one back.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Hornets out in front. They lead by 18. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. And the energy is palpable in this arena. Welcome back to the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
And not only that, they're off to a pretty hot start shooting from outside. They seem locked in tonight.
They've got Miles Bridges, also Yusuf Nurkic out there, and it's Z in at the shooting guard position. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hi, guys. Well, Z in their last game against the Knicks was outstanding. He dropped an amazing number of points, and he also dished out plenty of assists, something we're used to seeing. A game that nobody will soon forget, that's for sure. How is he going to follow that up tonight? We'll see, guys.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this one. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
Here's Z. No points so far. Pass to Bridges. Dort with a steal. Hartenstein in the post. Defended by Nurkic. Hartenstein, no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Here's Z. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Bridges. Launches it from deep. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Bridges has got 12 points in the game. Thunder trail by 19. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Pass to Holmgren. Now Dort. Over Nurkic. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Here's Z, covered by Joe, inside. Nurkic shot is good. Nurkic has got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, in the paint, Nurkic can be a monster. He's got all the physical gifts he needs to dominate.
Pass to Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Joe. Drops in the short one.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Charlotte leading by 19. Here's Salon. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Misses the layup. Now Dort. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Holmgren missing.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Brandon Miller's checked in for Charlotte. Smith comes in for man.
At the line for your Hornets, Yusuf Nurkic. One shot.
That's good from Nurkic.
Yeah, someone who has battled injuries. Great to see Yusuf Nurkic out there tonight.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
You know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Now here's Holmgren. Joe on the wing. Pass to Dort. The three ball. Oklahoma City the rebound.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother.
Dort with a steal. On the take. Holmgren with it. Lays it up and banks it in. Holmgren's got his third basket of the night.
A beautiful finish through contact. That's the dog in Holmgren.
Here's Z. Still no points. Miller right side. Pass to Z. 5 on the clock. Back to Miller. For 3, Smith knocks down the triple. Smith's got 5.
A dead-eye shooter. Nick Smith is great from three-point land. That might be his biggest asset to this team.
Now here's Hartenstein. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. That one goes in.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Charlotte leading by 21. Here's Z. Miller on the wing. Three-pointer. And again, Charlotte with the triples.
Love the confidence from this young man. Miller's so quick off the catch.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, a rim wrecker by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And that's creativity. Gilgeous-Alexander continues to amaze.
And how about our AT&T 5G slam cam? Couldn't have captured that play any better. Here's Z. Miller on the wing. The 3. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Now a timeout call by Oklahoma City. Big group substitution here for Oklahoma City. Wiggins, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Williams comes in for Dort. Wallace, he's checked in for Joe. And it's Caruso in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Caruso. Williams passes to Holmgren. And he lobs it up to the rim. Throw it down on the lob.
And timing like this will serve Holmgren well. Leaping at the exact right moment for the alley-oop.
Pass to Williams. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Williams has got 10.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels. Does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
And Williams punches it home.
And Ball definitely has the passing DNA. Some of his dime drops are really sweet.
Caruso, the pass to Holmgren. Outside, Williams. Holmgren against Williams. Back to Williams. The putback. He can't get it to go.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contribution.
Williams passes to Bridges. And the bucket is good.
Boy, Bridges using his strength to get the and one to go and igniting his team in the process.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
Second team foul. At the line for one, Miles Bridges.
One shot.
That's good from Bridges.
In addition to being a talented scorer, Bridges also gets a good amount of board work done, too. He's a terrific all-around player.
Now here's Wallace. Pass to Caruso. And here is Williams. Can they get it? And there's Caruso. That one's good on the assist from Williams.
He's such a smart player. Jalen Williams making people around him better.
Miller outside. Back to Bridges. Wallace pulls it in. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Pass to Bridges. Miller on the wing, pounded by Wiggins. There's the double team with Wiggins. Here's Miller. Connects from downtown. Miller's got 11 points.
Defensively, you can't leave him. You've got to stay attached to Miller in the corner.
Here's Williams. He hits the back iron and sinks it.
And, you know, he's going to take that shot every time. The defense has to respect him from the mid-range.
The three from Ball. And Charlotte, another three.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Outside, Williams shoots over Miller. Great D that time from Miller. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. It's Bridges on the wing. The three is up. Ball no good. And the Thunder shooting just under 40% from the field. Here's Wallace. The rebound by Bridges. Bridges has got 5 rebounds tonight. Ooh, nice shot by Miller. 13 points in the game.
Boy, he's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding bottom.
Wallace, left side. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Bridges has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Ball outside. Back to Bridges. And he makes it on the layup. Bridges has got 8 here in this quarter.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Caruso outside.
Charlotte foul. LaMelo Ball. Second personal foul.
Oklahoma City shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
At the line for the Thunder, Alex Caruso. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Caruso. And Caruso drops them both. 1:16 left in the second quarter. Pass to Ball. Miller on the wing. Here's Salon. Ball outside. 6 on the shot clock. From outside the arc. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
Caruso against Payton. 41 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Williams from long range. Oh, he nails it. Only 3 for 10, but that's got to feel good.
They're making a few more threes this quarter, which should help them cut into that deficit.
Pass to Salah. 23 seconds left in the first half. And stolen by Holmgren. Payton against Caruso. Back to Holmgren. Over Williams. Off the left rim and out.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
Miles Bridges has been on display for Charlotte. Between the scoring and rebounding, an excellent period. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And time for us to get back into it here in game one. Well, you look at Miles Bridges. Man, has he been playing well.
And if he felt any pressure coming into this game, he sure hasn't shown it. What a sensational start.
Yeah, you know, I think he relishes the pressure, especially in a big game like this one. He really eats that stuff up.
Taking a look at Oklahoma City. Some serious height in the middle. Holmgren, the 4, Hartenstein, the 5. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the 3, the small forward. Holmgren. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Here's Z. Still without a bucket. Out of bounds. It'll be Thunderball. And during the postseason, let's see who's been working the hardest on the glass. Mark Williams, 3rd.
His awareness around the rim has really been impressive lately. It's obvious he knows every possession is important in the playoffs.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. Dort outside. Holmgren against Bridges. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's down. His 7th make in 13 attempts today.
Sweet looking jumper from the mid-range. I mean, Gilgeous-Alexander just making it look easy.
Here's Ball. And Ball throws it down.
The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and one foot.
Here's Z following the bucket by Oklahoma City. Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City. And there's Gilgeous-Alexander on the assist from Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 18. They have really been in control of this one.
You don't want to get complacent here.
Z to pass to Miller. Here's Z. Dort defending. Here's Z. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Ball. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball.
Oklahoma City.
And Williams has got the ball here for the Thunder. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. Ball against Dort. Shoots over Ball. The rebound by Bridges. Bridges has got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Miller. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. 15 points in the game.
Yeah, a sign of things to come, hopefully. I mean, once Miller gets going, he is capable of dominating games.
Now here's Ball. He's got 15. C, the pass to Williams. Here's Z. 5 to shoot. Over to the wing. Let's go with a 3. And that one's good. LaMelo Ball for 3.
They found a nice groove in this half, starting out 3 for 4.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. He's got 18. Now Hartenstein. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. To the inside, Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective. making Coach very happy.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
I love when Gilgeous-Alexander looks to score because it forces the defense to act.
Oklahoma City shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Williams. Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, what's special about Gilgeous-Alexander is how shifty he is, which also makes it so tough on defenses.
Pass to Nurkic. Here's Z. Back to Ball. Miller, the pass to Z. Ball with it. Here's Z. Dort defending. Miller on the wing. Puts up a 3. Dort grabs the miss. The Thunder have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Dort. Now here's Hartenstein. He's scoreless. That shot missing. Nurkic with some nice D. Here's Z. Dort defending. Here's Z. Miller on the wing. From the arc. The shot won't fall. And Oklahoma City shooting a disappointing 38%. Dort finds Williams. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Nurkic with some nice D. The Hornets have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Z to pass the ball. Here's Z. Back to Ball. Oh, that's his 8th make of the game. He's only missed 4 so far.
Ball showing a lot of effervescence on the offensive end, and it's probably infectious for the rest of his squad.
Dort, the pass to Hartenstein. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Gilgeous-Alexander lifting off and hammering it down with all he's got.
Here's Z. No points yet. Pass the ball from deep. And it goes. That makes him 9 for 13 now.
Monster quarter for him. He's put the team on his back, trying to carry them to the W.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
There's that man, Gilgeous-Alexander. So tough to contend with his quickness.
All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for Charlotte.
Well, I think they've been lethal from beyond the arc this game, no doubt about it. Hard to defend such spot-on shooting.
They're also doing a good job working the ball inside tonight. The defense has been struggling to slow them down there in the paint.
That free throw good from Gilgeous-Alexander. For the Thunder, Wiggins, he's checked in for Holmgren. Caruso comes in for Williams. And Isaiah Joe subbed in for Dort. Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
Here's Z. He's scoreless. To the wing on the left. That one rolls around and rims out. The Thunder have gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. Joe, the pass to Hartenstein.
And they've done well from the free throw line this half. No misses yet.
And that efficiency, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
These are his first free throws of the game. Payton's checked in for Charlotte. And Oklahoma City with a change here too. Wallace is checked in. Good on the second one. And here's Payton. Outside man. On the wing, Green. Pass to Salah. Right side man. Payton with it. Nice form on the 20-footer. Payton's gotten his first basket of the night. The Thunder shooting about 40% so far in the third. Wallace, the pass to Hartenstein. To the paint. The kick out to Wiggins. Wallace outside. From the top of the key. The Thunder with another miss.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Wow, he doesn't make those kind of plays too often. Sweet move inside.
Wallace outside. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Nurkic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Salon. He's got 5. Pass to Nurkic. Shoots over Hartenstein. And again, it's Charlotte converting.
So capable of overwhelming you. Nurkic is terrific at maintaining his focus and balance on these tough finishes.
Now here's Hartenstein. Over Nurkic. And that one hits the back iron. Here's Salon. Man with it. Watched by Wallace. Inside. Here's Nurkic. And they pick up 2. Nurkic has got 4 points in the quarter.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Green against Caruso. On the wing, Caruso. They still need this. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Nurkic has got 7 rebounds in the game. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for OKC. We've got Smith. Brandon Miller is out there with Williams. And it's Z in at the 2. That's the Hornets 5. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
He's really valuing every possession. That's just his first turnover of the game.
And for Charlotte, their shooting has been incredible. 72%. Here's Z. Six to shoot. Miller left side. 4-3. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
Registering 3 threes in the first half. He hasn't hit one since.
And it's in there.
Yeah, an amazing find. How about the patience from Dort? Waits for his man to get open and feeds him.
About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. Back to Smith. There's the 3. Williams grabs the board. The Thunder shooting 40% so far in this one. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
And when Dort sees an opportunity to score, he goes hard, getting the defense to foul him in the process.
That one's off. And he sinks the second. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Here's Z. Dort defending. Back to Smith. Another possession, another assist.
And he's now tied for the third most single-game assist in postseason history.
Man, to see how he's probed the defense and found his teammates, a master class in playmaking. Outside, Williams. Miller pulls it in. Miller's got his fourth rebound in this one. To the inside. Yet another assist.
And he just continues to serve up dimes with pinpoint precision.
His assist total now tying the record for a playoff game. What an amazing performance.
Great determination. Dort uses his ferociousness to his advantage.
Charlotte has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Here's Z. Dort defending. Knocked loose. The kick out to Williams. And stolen by Williams. Looking to get it going. And Williams punches it home.
And the quickness in transition. I mean, I like watching Williams convert in these situations.
Smith passes to Z. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Williams on the wing. And again, another assist.
We have just witnessed history, folks. The all-time playoff record for assists shattered.
Oh, he's been in complete command, right? Orchestrating their offense to perfection.
And with the amazing game he's had, all the assists, the crowd showing their appreciation.
You know, the excitement for a playoff game is at a fever pitch, and he's only amped it up with his play.
All night long, he's put on a clinic for how to move the basketball. Every pass, a room service dime.
Williams against Williams. Outside, Williams. Just 5 to shoot. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. Great D that time from Miller. Charlotte has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Z to pass to Williams.
Williams very physical as a player, so contact doesn't bother him at all.
Foul. First team foul. At the line for 2, Grant Williams.
And he knocks down the first one. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Known for his hard-nosed defense, Williams loves to get involved on offense, too.
Here's Williams on the money from 12 feet away. For Charlotte, they've gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Here's Z. Dort defending. To the middle. And stolen by Williams. And a fast break now for the Thunder. Shoots over Miller. That one a little long. And for Charlotte, they're shooting 71%. Their offense has looked unstoppable all game long. Here's Z. Williams on the wing. Over Williams. Williams misses.
He just couldn't finish the job that time. And too bad, because it was a nice look.
Williams passes to Williams. And stolen by Williams. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Pass to Williams. Williams on the wing. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Up and over Smith. The Thunder with another miss. And Williams has got the ball here for Charlotte. Here's Z. Pass to Diabate. He gets it in there. The Thunder have got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Williams on the wing. Miller pulls it in. Miller's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Z. Williams defending. Kept alive by Charlotte. Diabate. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Lou Dort picks one up.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
Diabate taking 2 shots.
He's off on the first. Some changes for Charlotte. Nurkic comes in for Williams, and Payton is subbed in for Smith. So Oklahoma City going with almost an entire new group here. Wiggins, he's checked in for Williams. Caruso comes in for Williams. Wallace, he's checked in for Dort. And Isaiah Joe subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. And Oklahoma City shooting only 40% from the floor in this game. Wiggins down low. The rebound by Payton. Here's Charlotte. They're on a 14-6 run. Here's Diabate. And a fast break now for the Thunder. Pass to Joe. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Here's Z. Down low. Here's Nurkic. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
Things are going his way so far offensively. Nurkic really rising to the challenge of this defense.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And Nurkic comes to help. It's Wiggins on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Count the basket.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
To the middle. Here's Nurkic. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
They're really working the paint now.
Joe with the ball. Wallace outside. Shoots from 12. Diabate grabs the board. The Hornets have gone 7 for 11 so far in the 4th. To the inside. It's not going to go for him. And the Thunder shooting just 38% here in the 4th. Outside Joe. Pass to Caruso. Here's the teardrop. That one doesn't drop. Charlotte has gone 1 for 3 in the 4th quarter from range. Inside. And stolen by Williams. And up the court come the Thunder on the break.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Here's Z. Clock at 6. Out to the right wing. Here's Diabate. Gets the 3 ball to go.
You can tell he's feeling it. Hasn't missed a single shot all quarter.
And for the Thunder, they're shooting only 40% from the floor in this game. Wiggins looking around. Back to Joe. Lets it go from deep. Diabate grabs the board. Diabate's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Z. Watched by Wallace. Here's Z. Miller on the wing, beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Now here's Joe, guarded by Payton. Wiggins, left side. Back to Joe. The three is up. And the three-pointer goes.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
2 minutes.
To the paint. Pass to Diabate. Here's Z. Watched by Wallace. Here's Z. Now here's Miller. From deep. They get the rebound. And Nurkic throws it down.
And for Nurkic, one of his key attributes, the ability to keep the play alive on the glass.
Outside Joe. Williams on the wing. Pass to Caruso. Wiggins right side. Three-pointer. And it's Z with a rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one. And as the clock winds down, it'll be interesting to see how both teams adjust in game 2. But confidence building indeed for the Hornets.
Loved how much they moved the ball out there tonight.
Yeah, no one got left out. This was a real team effort.
And they're off to a strong start in these NBA Finals, going up 1-0.
They really sent a clear message tonight that they intend to win this series. They played with real determination out there, and you just hope they can maintain this energy level.
And they got a lot of great solo efforts tonight, but probably none bigger than the performance for Z.
He ran things with precision, great command of the offense, putting his teammates in all the right spots.
Here's Z. He puts up a three. Drops in the three.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
Now here's Joe. Oh, stolen by Payton. Pass to Z. Launches it. And Charlotte another three.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
And so Charlotte takes this one by a big margin. And it always takes a lot of pressure off a team when they get the win in game 1.
It's the most important game of the series. They've shown they know how to beat this team. The formula's in place. Now they just have to stick with it for the next few games.
So that's a wrap for the first game of the NBA Finals. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight. So long, everybody.